Hello and greetings everyone. My name is Steve. Welcome Bull Runners. Welcome to the Bull Runners community. I hope everybody's having a fantastic day today. In this video today, I want to discuss some of the current events that has been going on in the market. We are slowly getting some clarity, at least from Europe. The market has dipped. Bitcoin has dropped below 29, actually 30,000. Now it's even below 28,000. Ethereum is at 1850. As you see, we are down 2.5% for the day, and the market cap is at 1.15 trillion. A lot has been happening in the market lately. I want to focus on what's bringing the industry forward. As you all know, this was the main event when Gary Gensler, the chairman of the SEC, Security and Exchange Commission, was questioned in front of Congress, and they were able to question him about, since he's been in office, what has he contributed to the crypto space. Of course, there were pro-crypto politicians that really grilled him. It's all over the news. I'm not going to go into his videos and what he said, but I'm just going to focus on actually what happened. The main factor was that it was found that he was really not delivering clarity to the crypto companies, and many of them, such as famously Coinbase, is already going outside of the US, has already gathered licenses from Bermuda, and now right now working on England. It's unfortunate, but other countries are more crypto friendly, and that's where crypto will be heading to, outside of the US. And this is a shame, because US always is known for forward thinking, for innovation, openness to new technologies, and often in the past they've been always in the forefront of all these things, but obviously they're sitting back and dragging their feet, and this was really upsetting to certain politicians, and that's why they also rightly voiced their frustrations towards Gary Gensler, that literally refused to answer the question that everybody's waiting to hear: if ETH is a security or a commodity, and he just bluntly refused to answer that question. Meanwhile, in Europe, the parliament passed MICA, which is the first crypto framework regulation laid out by the European Union. This is a major step forward for the crypto and blockchain market. This framework opens doors to issue licenses to crypto companies. Whenever you get this license from one European nation, that license is good for the rest of the European nations. Once you have it in one specific one that you choose, it will be compliant with the rest of EU. This is a major step forward by the European Union for multiple reasons. As on April 20th, like I said, the European Parliament voted to pass the Markets in Crypto Assets, also known as MICA regulation, the European Union's main legislative proposal to oversee the crypto industry in its member countries. And like I said previously, they had to be complied to 27 different regulatory frameworks across the EU, but now, under MICA, however, EU-wide regulations will apply, allowing companies to operate throughout the entire EU crypto market with a MICA license granted in one country. So this is a major step forward. We identified the strengths of it, and one of those is now the competitiveness. Other countries, especially now US, that are dragging their feet, they're losing their competitiveness in the markets now. And this will just push more companies, such as Circle already, to move towards those crypto-friendly regions where they can really work hand in hand with the regulators to ensure stability, transparency, and that will also bring more institutional investors into crypto. This is the one missing item that is much needed in this crypto space, to bring transparency and to create a framework of crypto so that institutional investors can feel confident and comfortable in also getting into crypto. This will open new opportunities, and they'll gain more market share, because it will force companies that are outside of Europe, they will have to register with a company in Europe first, and this will increase the job creation and tax payments, of course, for those specific regions. A big thing here with these regulations coming in, placing frameworks for crypto companies to operate and abide by. These are very important aspects. As far as DeFi, they're ruling that they won't need to register for a license. They won't be under that regulation as long as the company is sufficiently decentralized. So now the question remains, what constitutes how proficient a company is deflationary? Those are the things that they're still working on, they're tweaking on slowly. But now, like I said, Ethereum is a major player here. As I said one of my last videos, of course, tokenization of securities are the next big thing. And these are the things that will be happening ahead of time, because right now, all the big pension funds, hedge funds, and large institutions now have a framework to work with. And as long as these crypto companies will be holding these licenses, they'll be able to invest in these projects, or they'll be able to create their own products now that there's frameworks for them. And this will bring a lot of new investors into crypto. So it will make crypto literally mainstream, and mainly because it's technology. This is exactly what was lacking in the traditional finance space: the lack of transparency, the high fees. And here, as we see, even Bitcoin Lightning Network is 1,000 times cheaper than Visa and MasterCard. Glassnode data demonstrate that the Lightning Network outcompetes traditional payment networks in terms of commission costs. So these are the things. It's not just trustless. It's not just transparent. The blockchain technology is so great as it's more efficient. It's not limited to banking hours. It's faster. And now, as you see, it's even cheaper than our traditional counterparties. And for the consumers, the retailers, of course, also means faster, non-restricted, much cheaper transactions. If you're a merchant, if you're a business owner, it's beneficial for you as well, of course, as a retailer, to have cheaper transaction fees. And this just shows you that the future is bright for crypto, and the foundation is being laid, and that foundation is right on the Ethereum network. It's the layer that is much needed, and with the upgrades that keep coming on top of them, now the latest one was just to be able to unstake you. The next step will be the scaling and also lowering of the fees, the transaction fees. What's so beautiful about Ethereum is its deflationary aspect of it. It's a layer 1 that is extremely deflationary, and this sets it really apart from its competitors. As you see here, in the past 7 days, Ethereum issued over 13,000 ETH, but it burned 33,000 ETH. So right now, the supply decreased by almost 20,000 ETH. And as you see here, the issuance of supply right now, it's 673,000, but it burns 1,727. This always changes. This is dynamic depending on the usage of the blockchain. Of course, the more it's used, the more it burns. This is a great mechanism. These are great fundamentals for a blockchain to have. And the never-ending debate of, will Ethereum in the long run be able to flip Bitcoin? I know the Bitcoin maximalists always obviously say, no, it's never going to happen. No way. In my opinion, Ethereum has just so many use cases, and it's super deflationary, and it's basically the foundation of the new and emerging financial markets will be built upon Ethereum, as it's being more developed, more upgraded to be faster, cheaper, and now you can even stake it. And it opens doors for institutional investors to be able to have a new revenue source. Now that we just got the news that in the EU, MICA has been passed, and the regulatory frameworks are being put in place. So these are great news for the future of crypto. So regardless of the market conditions, regardless of the current situations that we have, all the doom and gloom preachers, let's not believe that. This is how the market is. It goes up and down. It's very volatile. Everything that is new in this space at the moment, it's very volatile. But with time, as much more liquidity comes in, and especially with the tokenizations, more use case will come into crypto. The technology has proven to be much more efficient than the traditional one. It's even cheaper than our traditional payment networks. So this is the future, and I just want you to know that regardless of the market, I know we're in a very volatile market. We are down 2.5% within the last 24 hours. We are just above $1 trillion in market cap. Bitcoin has dropped significantly below the 30,000 that we saw the past few weeks, and so did Ethereum. It was at 2,100. Now it's at 1854 currently. So this is normal. Everything that pumps or goes high, once the market goes high, it usually corrects, and then it drags, it goes sideways again. But the future of crypto is here to stay. The regulatory frameworks in the EU are being laid out. This is great news for us crypto enthusiasts. We're looking forward to more regulatory frameworks globally as well. It's a great start that EU has laid it out for us. So this is it for this video today. I just want to encourage you that despite the market conditions, let's be encouraged that crypto is not going anywhere. It's here to stay, and the technology has proven itself to be superior to the one that is traditional. So are the fees even. It's 1,000 times cheaper than Visa and MasterCard. So this is it for today, community. I hope this was informational to you. I wish you a wonderful rest of the day. And as always, let's keep in touch.